Hello there, you online gaming community. My name is Small Time Top Gun, and I'm very pleased to tell everyone that we have smashed through the 100 view mark and are one step closer to Black Ops 2 free giveaway limit. And if you have no idea what I am talking about, go over to my channel. There should be a video somewhere down there that will outline everything you need to know about this free Black Ops 2 giveaway, and you should definitely check that out. But that's not why we're here today. This video is going to be the first in a series where I just talk about myself because I am awesome and you guys want to hear me talk about myself. But we're going to start off this series by talking about what every teenager wants, what everybody over 16 probably has. A car. And we're not just going to talk about the car, we're just not going to talk about the details about the car, the fact that I have one, but what happens when you give a car to a 16-year-old and the crazy stories that happen from that. But with a car, you can pick up your friends, you can give them rides anytime. And on the way home from school one day, as I normally do, I was giving my friend a ride home who lives about 1 or 2 miles away from me in a place called Roslyn. And if you have no idea about what Roslyn is, it is a large metropolitan area. It's got a lot of tall buildings, a lot of people, a lot of cars, just everything kind of smashed together in about a 1 square mile radius. And I was coming home after dropping my friend off, and I was going underneath an overpass, and all of a sudden I see this guy just start walking out in the middle of the road, and I'm like, what the fuck, is this guy high? You know, he's just walking out in the middle of the road. It's broad daylight. It's like 3 p.m. And I'm basically just slamming on my brakes, trying to slow down and avoid hitting this guy. And if I hadn't done so, I probably wouldn't have realized that this guy was a cop and that he, was trying to pull me over. And I realized that he was signaling for me to pull over on the other side of the overpass. And so, being a good little boy that I am, I pulled over onto the other side of the overpass. And when I got there, I saw like 5 or 6 other cars that had been pulled over as well. And it was kind of comforting to me, I guess, because I knew that I wasn't the only one that was speeding in this area, and I knew that I was probably not the first person that he had caught, and I probably wasn't going to be the last person that he was going to catch. And that kind of took a little bit off, a little bit of worry away from the fact that I was being pulled over. But nonetheless, I was really pissed that I was being pulled over. I was very, very angry that this had happened because I was worried that my parents were going to take my car away. I was worried that the cop was going to take away my license. I was worried about lots of things. And, you know, he came up to me after I pulled over on the other side, and he showed me his speedometer, and there was proof there that I was going 45 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone, and that I was definitely speeding. And so I realized at this point that, I was caught, that the gig was kind of up, and that I was basically done. And so I was very polite with the guy. I knew that I was speeding. I knew that I had done something wrong, and he told me after waiting for 15 minutes, he came back and told me that I had two options. I could either go to court, and since it's my first time, the judge may give me a break and may say, all right, this is your first time, all you have to do is go to a class, and everything will be fine. You won't have to pay anything except for the class and the court fee, and there will be nothing on your record. You'll basically be clean. You'll be off scot-free. Or I could pay the fine of something like $100 or something like that, and I would have 4 points against my license. And if you don't know what that means, in Virginia you have 10 points on your license, and if you get 10 points off of your license, then your license will be suspended for a year. So this is basically 4 points out of 10 points that would be gone, and I would be 6 points closer to having my license suspended for a year, and that's the last thing that I wanted. I didn't really want this. But over much thought of that night, we decided to go to court, and that was pretty interesting. It was actually a really interesting experience. And seeing all the court dramas on TV, it's kind of like I was really scared going into it, and it turned out to be decently as I get the mob right there. But this video is wrapping up, so I'm going to do something for you guys. If you guys want to hear about my experience in court, leave some likes down below. If I get 10 likes, and if I get, like, I don't know, 30 views on this video, then I will post the second half of this story about when I go to court. And, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be posting videos every day. It just means that I'm not going to post the second half of the story until I reach that amount on this video. And I think that we can do that. I think that's not that too tall of an order to ask. But Let me know if you want to see the second half of this video. I don't even know what happened right there. It was kind of stupid, but oh well. That's that. That's life. And if you guys like this video, please, leave some likes if you want to see part 2, and subscribe for some more videos. Also, submit your clips to the top 3 plays. At this point, any clips will probably make it in the top 3 plays. So yeah.